Danita, DC United is really a club on the rise with new leadership on the sporting side of the business, with General Manager Ali Mackay, Head Coach Troy Lassane. There's this really energetic and promising future for the club, and that extends to what's going on off the pitch. The club is really making strides, including the reason that we're all here today, DC United announcing the new partnership with Guidehouse, the new front of kit partner. We'll get into that in a little bit, but first I want to ask, what were you looking for in a new partner for the front of kit?
Yeah, you know, it's such a special day today, Claudia. Thinking about almost 3 years ago, we sat here and did like my first interview talking about the future of our club. And we sit here now almost 3 years later, and this is exactly what we envision. We envision aligning with great partners that represented not only what we believe are our core values as an organization, you know, uniting sport, building community, and winning championships, but being a local company here in the region, part of the DMV, was a huge piece for us.
Scott, I'm happy to have you here as well, so I can dig deep into your head as well about this partnership between DC United and Guidehouse. I mean, for you, for Guidehouse, what really attracted you in this partnership?
Well, first and foremost, we are DC United fans. We are headquartered in McLean, Virginia, just over the river. We have a big presence here in the DMV, and we are very committed to all the communities in which we operate, not only in the United States, but around the world. But this is home for many of us, and this is our headquarters, and we wanted to be part of a business and an entity that was deeply embedded in the community.
Can you shed a little bit more light, though, on who Guidehouse is, what your values are, on the success that you guys have had? Because I know the DC United fans really want to understand who you guys are.
Guidehouse is a relatively young management consulting and business advisory firm. We were founded just under 6 years ago, and we've grown to more than 17,000 people around the world, 50 offices in a dozen countries. And what we do every day is we work with clients in the commercial sector and in the government sector to address opportunities and solve problems. Management consultants come in, they identify issues, they work with management and leadership to develop strategy, develop operational plans, improve operations. That's what our 17,000 people around the world do every day. And again, the metaphor between a great sports franchise with a winning attitude and a great business with a winning attitude is crystal clear to all of our people.
So obviously this relationship has been building up for a while. Danita, when you think about DC United and Guidehouse's values, how do they really align together?
One of the areas I'm very excited about is our connectivity to the youth. And I talked about their feelings about family, and so they'll be helping support in our youth camps and programs that we do throughout the DMV. We really want to create access for play for kids. We know what that does. It can change the trajectory of a child's life, and so working with Guidehouse and that opportunity is going to be a great one for us, and we're really excited to build upon the partnership. We've been doing our camps and clinics business for over 17 years now. To be able to elevate that with Guidehouse in partnership, we're thrilled for what we're able to do.
Yeah, and Claudia, I would add, you know, any great company obviously has to focus on the bottom line and the growth of the business and, of course, the care of their employees. That's axiomatic. But really great companies are palpably committed to the communities in which they operate. And like DC United, I mean, DC United is so clearly committed to this community, and we want to be an extension of that.
Now, of course, you have to be committed to a brand for both DC United and Guidehouse. You guys have to understand each other and really be committed to each other's missions as well as your own. I mean, for you, a long-term partnership, what are you looking to get out of this?
But we're looking at two things. One is we want our target clients and our target talent to recognize us as affiliated with DC United and Major League Soccer. That's very important to us. It's a perfect alignment. The demographics are right, the energy and the enthusiasm are right, and frankly, we like winning. The other thing that I go back to community, we're in each of these communities, and to a large degree, our success in attracting talent, retaining talent, and delivering great work is linked to how deeply we're embedded in the community. So again, the brand is not just manifest in terms of attracting the right demographics to our name and our logo, but it's around attaching our community involvement to the same. And that's what we're looking to get out of it, and we intend this to be a long, fruitful relationship.
I'm gonna ask you one last thing.
Sure.
Because I can't imagine sitting in your shoes right now and seeing my company on a jersey. I mean, this is gonna be all over. This is gonna be on the players that are on the field. This is gonna be on the fans who have the kit. Taking a step back, I mean, just when you see it, maybe it'll be a bit different than just thinking about it because you'll actually get to see the jersey. But how does that feel?
So Claudia, last night
had to be amazing.
We had dinner last night, and I brought 2 game jerseys home. And I got home last night. I laid them out in the kitchen, and I unfolded them and ironed them out with my hands so that my wife and my 2 boys could come down and admire them, and they did. And I looked at this, Claudia. I looked at it, and I don't like to use this word, but it was a little bit surreal.
Yeah.
You know, it's a brand, it's a business we started just 5.5 years ago, and it's grown exponentially. And frankly, as Danita is well aware, or we wouldn't be enjoying this partnership right now, it's grown through a very focused effort on our core values, which include being in our communities and having that deep sense of purpose. And I think when you attach those to a driven business, success follows, and it manifests in these 2 jerseys, a home and away jersey in my kitchen last night. And yeah, I looked at it and said to my wife, I said, I really can't believe this. And keeping in mind, we've wanted this partnership for half a decade since our inception, it makes it all that much more rewarding and exciting. So yeah, crazy.
I would start wearing the jersey under my suit every day to work. Like,
Well, we talked about that. I'm ready to unveil. I'm ready to go.
Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you, Claudia.
Congratulations.